Hello everybody and welcome to another True Survival Patch Notes video. Today we have version 2.3 releasing, but we also never went over 2.1 or 2.2, so we have a lot of new features for you guys to see. So let's get started. Starting in version 2.1, we have a new feature. This feature is called the fishing net. You can use it to make a fish trap. It is quite simple to make. You just place a barrel and surround it with 8 water sources. Then put an item frame and a custom item called the fishing net into the top of it. As often, oh, we just saw it there actually. We got really lucky. As often as polar bears fish, the fishing trap will pull up fish as well. It has a completely different loot table from the fishing polar bear. But how do you get the fishing net? Well, the polar bear will actually fish it up itself. Added to the polar bear's loot table has been the fishing net as a rare drop. So it will rarely drop from polar bear fishing, and you will be able to create sustainable fishing as well as other unique drops. Over here we have a new recipe. Craft your own bee nest with just a beehive and a honeycomb. And over here we have a nerf to the chain recipe. 4 nuggets will now create 3 chains instead of 4 chains. Similar thing with the Nether Fortress. Nether Fortress loot tables have been made slightly less lucrative. I think there was a bit too much treasure coming in from there, but you'll still find lots of cool drops coming in from those chests. On to over here, we have more technical changes with an uninstall function and a lot more datapack conventions. I do plan to eventually submit True Survival to get an official stamp of approval from the datapack convention committee, but it needs a bit more work until then. Over here, actually my piglin despawned, but piglin bartering will also now give multiples of fire charges when fire charges would normally be given. Yeah. Now on to version 2.2. We start out with the Undead Vikings. Previously, Undead Vikings were spawning in with detection of the chest plate. That has been changed to the boots, so they'll be slightly more common. Whenever a skeleton spawns in and it's deciding whether or not to have armor, it starts with the boots. So yeah, you'll see a bit more Undead Vikings, but still not enough to terrorize your world. Over here we have a slight nerf to the fish trap loot table. Just making it slightly less lucrative as it creates just tons of loot for you over a large amount of time. Over here, we actually have an addition to the Fisherman Villager with Hero of the Village. When you have Hero of the Village effect, you have an increased chance to get a fishing net when he's giving you villager gifts. So that will be an alternate way to get the fishing net other than the polar bear fishing loot table itself. But yeah, another late game way to acquire it. Over here we have just a new recipe for flower pots. 3 nether bricks makes a flower pot. And we have some more just structure type stuff. There is now an intro guide advancement that is granted upon loading. If we go into our advancements page, that would be this one. Welcome to True Survival. So it will notify you upon joining a world with True Survival for the first time that it is installed through this method. So now we're getting into the new stuff. Version 2.3 comes with an update to the Elder Dragon fight. Previously, charged creepers rained from the sky in the final phase of the Elder Dragon fight. Now, to fit more with the lore of the end and the general game lore, illusioners will instead drop from the sky instead of charged creepers, but also they will appear slightly less often than the charged creepers. They will also drop Dragon's Breath. But yeah, over here we have an entirely new endgame feature with the Enchanted Golden Apple. If you eat the Enchanted Golden Apple after having beat the dragon and exited the end portal and devour the apple itself, as you can see, we are granted 3 permanent bonus hearts. Now this is the only way to get bonus hearts in True Survival, and it's only capable of being accomplished if you have defeated the dragon and exited the portal. So you have to save your Enchanted Golden Apple, not even using it for combat, to be able to earn this very high value reward. Over here we have a lot of changes to the Wandering Trader known as the Spelunker, the custom cave Wandering Trader. So there's been a bread rebalance, a campfire rebalance, an optimization on lag, and less surface spawns, as well as giving a higher limit to the nugget trade from 5 to 6. So we'll see all that here. The bread is giving a bit less bread per trade. Campfires are 1 emerald more expensive, and if we give ourselves iron nuggets, like so, we can use the trade up to 6 times now, instead of 5. Over here, we just have a bit more tweaks to the fish trap, just making it slightly less lucrative, adding some airdrops as well. So it is possible every so often to just get nothing from the cycle of the fish trap. Over here we have a loot table adjustment to the ghast. Previously they were dropping a lot of emerald blocks, so we reduced the chance for emerald blocks to drop from the ghast. As you know, ghast have been buffed in True Survival, and instead we've given them a bit of an uptick on the ghast tiers. So I still want there to be a high reward for killing a ghast, but I just kind of changed where the reward came from. But yeah, so over here now we have an upgrade to the Strider Jockey. Now lodestones are far cheaper, and he has the ability to buy back any lodestones that you may have extra. As you may have noticed, you can get lodestones from places like nether fortresses, so you might have some extra ones lying around, so you can store them and or sell them back here, or buy new ones for slightly cheaper. Over here we have an edit to the armor rework. As you know, if you wore a full diamond set or a full netherite set, you were given weakness along with fire resistance in the netherite set. But now the weakness effect is only applied when you have the chest plate. But yeah, that's just a slight nerf to that. So you still get the bad effects from wearing this high-end armor. Over here we have a lot more structured things. Advancement conventions. We have a new advancement tree over here that will show up with any data pack that you might have installed that isn't mine. My head and the True Survival icon will appear here along with them. So you'll be able to see and list all the installed data packs. We have scoreboard namespace conventions. I'll just show it right here. Objectives list. I have added a tserv namespace prefix to all the things. These other ones are from other data packs, don't worry about that. And I removed the reload message just to declutter it. If you ever install True Survival for the first time, you will be notified through the gaining of that advancement from earlier. Welcome to True Survival. And the last feature of version 2.3 adds a tiny bit of, let's say in survival, a tiny bit of functionality to your wooden tools. Now you can put your wooden tools on the campfire and repurpose them as torches. But yeah, that is just about it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, be sure to leave a like and do subscribe. But yeah, as always, download is in the description. Thank you guys for watching. My name has been Devon, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.